Welcome everybody, SciFighter here, and we are going into a SciFlight. We haven't had one of these for a while. I've been not necessarily staying away from X-Wing for any particular reason, except for the past couple weeks when the points changing was coming and things like that. But nevertheless, we are coming up on Vassal League again. So we need to get some practice in. I was practicing with Echo and all that stuff, but because they made some last-minute changes to the format, it's going to be hyperspace. So we are going to be practicing some hyperspace stuff with the new points that just came out on Monday. Alright, so you have initiative, I believe. We're against Lord Cronal. Oh no, he's giving initiative to us. So we will take this and we will rotate it a bit, and we are on the right side, so we will put this kind of towards the right side. He's got quick draw and blackout and backdraft. So because he's got blackout, we don't necessarily want to be giving him a lot of dense asteroids, I don't think. We want to kind of spread them out so we can kind of keep away from him if possible. Spreading them out, though, does also increase the area that he can use his ability, which we'll get to in a minute. We'll be set. So, Lord Cronal, our illustrious opponent, is going to be going with Quick Draw, Marksmanship, Special Forces Gunner, Fire Control System, and Shield Upgrade. Blackout, who, when Blackout shoots with an obstructed attack, my defending ship rolls 2 fewer attack dice. Or defense dice, rather. So that's no good. We don't want that. We don't want to deal with it. So my game plan is actually, if I can pin down Blackout, get him first. Otherwise, if I can get Quick Draw in a big kill box, we'll get him. Backdraft, he's tough. He's not great, but we'll deal with him. Blackout's running Trick Shot and Proton Torpedo, so we definitely don't want to be taking any of those through debris or asteroids. Oh, he's set. I never use that button. I don't mess with it too much. Set. And then backdraft with Marksmanship, Special Forces Gunner, and Fire Control. So, yeah, 6, 5, and a 4, all above me. So I'm happy not to have built in a bid to this list. We are running 3 Omega Squadron Experts with Fanatical and Special Forces Gunner and Starkiller Base Pilot. My idea here is it's a bunch of 3 dice attacks out the front anyway. Got some rear capabilities if I need to. And then the Upsilon with its coordination and all the tools it's got should hopefully help us out. So we're just trying to spread things out. If he wants to be using them, he's going to want to be staying on the outside, which is fine. Means he can't be turning in knife fighting with everybody if we get in a scrum. A bit of a scrum. He's got a lot of bullseye stuff going on with his marksmanship stuff. So gotta stay out of them bullseyes, which is going to be hard because he does have the initiative advantage. He's set, so it is time to set all of our ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I believe should do it. We're going to put him right up in the corner, as it is the closest obstacle to our board edge. My brother's texting me, which is probably in response to me texting him going, hey, you want to get on Vassal? Because I couldn't find any opponents, and now I have one. And so hopefully he's like, I can't. Because that would be embarrassing, right? Hey, you want to get on? And then I'm already in the game. Hang on a second. Come on, boys, turn. Finish turning. So far, I've been happy with 2.0. I was looking forward to getting Echo back in the swing of things, but it looks like it is not quite meant to be. Alright, so we want to kind of split up a bit, and if he moves to joust a certain part of our list, we want to be able to kind of slow our roll and wait for him to come in. Let's see here. I feel like I should offset a bit. Give myself a little bit of space. Alright, we are set, ready to go. So the Special Forces Gunners allow us to get the third die or get a shot out the front and the back. So much like the title from before, I haven't used any First Order stuff. I toyed around with a silencer with my brother the other day, but other than that, I haven't really done much. But as far as hyperspace lists are concerned, I think First Order fits me better than Empire. I gotta say. Empire, I think the strongest pieces of that is going to be a TIE Swarm. I get lost after 4 ships. So it looks like he might want to be going after my Ypsilon, which is fine. We can get out of here if that's the way he chooses to go. Blackout's fast, but the SF's not as much. So we should be okay. They're not going to be as fast as my large spaceship, that's for sure. Get my tokens down on the bottom here. I was hoping to be able to play all day long, but it was not to be. There was nobody looking for a game when I got on to stream, so I started streaming some retro games, and people started watching, and then all of a sudden, that's when people got on to play. So figures, I suppose. Okay, so let's see what we got here. He's lined up pretty well. It looks like he might be trying to bump himself, just the way he's set up with Blackout, but I don't know why he would want to. It's just kind of an odd formation he's got there. Let me take away the grid. Alright, so let me verify. We got 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good. So my other idea for a list is some silencers, just because they're more maneuverable, more my kind of ship, but I don't know if that's what I actually want to do, you know what I mean? Alright, so number 1 will swing around nice and hard and fast. These guys a little bit slower, just so they can let him catch up, and then blast off into get these guys. My Starkiller base pilot Here, so I'm kind of thinking we swing around this way and we bring Starkiller Base this way, but then swoop around, right? Try to cut him off if we can. So that's, I think, what we're going to do. My turns on the Starkiller Base are limited to 2s for the most part, unless I want to go red, which I can. It's not the best. So is 1 gonna be enough, or do we want to do a 2? If we did a 2, it'd be a little faster. We'd probably be looking a little better with that. Not quite even, but better with that debris to turn around it the next time. Could even go 3. Is that what we want to do? Maybe? Maybe? I'm just trying to think if a 2 would get us around it. So the marker probably in there. Base probably in there. I think we'd be alright with the 2. That slows us down a bit. Okay. I am set. This fanatical upgrade I'm kind of liking so far. I toyed around with it on that silencer, and basically once you run out of shields, you can then choose change of focus to a hit result on your attacks. It seems good to me, because then you can save your focus for defense. Because usually with a lot of the ships you're going to be focusing most of the time. Unless I went down to the next Special Forces lower. He's set, I'm set. Okay, we're all set. Alright, so we reveal. We do a bank left 2. That's nice. That's about where I wanted to be, so I can swoop around. What are we gonna do here? There's not much to do. We're gonna reinforce and flip. Control F. Put it on our backside. Alright. We'll start with number 3 and we'll go that way, I think. It shouldn't matter, but you never know. Barrel roll. Would a barrel roll fit? I don't need any action, so I can try it. Barrel roll right backward. Oh yeah. Looks good. Let me double check. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. 2, and we'll leave him there. That puts him kind of in the middle of everybody, and he can just focus, because why not? And then number 1 does a 3. Nice staggered line here, so that way when I bring it around, he'll slow down on the turn, and these guys will kind of catch back up. That looks good to me. Set. Let's do it. Alright, Lord Cronal, let's see what you got. Coming in a little quick. Blackout probably going towards the center, actually, with his setup. I'm looking at it now. Probably going towards the center where there's some more obstacles. We're going to try not to tangle with him there, though. Yep, doing the barrel roll. Staying nice to the outside. It's not a bad way to go. Quick draw, bringing up the rear. Back to dials. And this is where, of course, I regret taking all my actions because I got to clear them off, but it's fine. Okay. So, same plan. I'm liking kind of where this is headed so far. And we're just going to 3 bank everybody, I think. Toph, what is happening? I saw you playing some PUBG, but your party was full, or else probably with you guys. But I've been looking forward to doing some of this, so it's good either way. Hold no grudges. "4 days? Yeah, well, that's too many. It's too many if you ask me. They better not be on the days I work. We'll have words." Okay. Let's move my dials onto the board. Double check everything. He's doing a turn. Everybody else doing a bank. Coming in. Oh, hey, RT. Jerk. Alright, well. That's the way it is. Actually, do I want to go straight with everybody? Just hoping that the bank won't take me onto that rock. It shouldn't. Should put me right in here. I think we'll be alright. He's set, I'm set, let's do it. Hopefully the game makes a little more sense to you now that you've played, since I came over and kind of showed you what's what. So now when you're looking at this, you're not like, oh, what are you playing? It's so weird. Alright, we're going to focus. And then we'll just bring everybody on around. They're not going to be in range for anything, but so maybe we barrel roll everybody. Let's barrel roll to the right and forward. Probably do the same thing with everyone. Ooh, he cut in kind of hard. Now I'm a little worried about that rock. Hopefully we'll be okay, right? Right forward. And number one. Ah, bummer. And let's zoom in and see, are we going to hit it again? Yep, we're going to hit it again next turn. Great. Whew. Yikes. Alright, well, that kind of stinks. Alright, we are all set. That was no good. No good at all. I wouldn't mind cutting in towards blackout. There we go. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Salute. Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you. Oh. I think that's the first time it's actually worked, popped up for somebody, though. I think every other time, which has just been Volger so far, and a guy from Germany. Test complete. Nice. But I think both the times they did it, it didn't go through for some reason. Not sure why. Target locking. Moving everybody up on in. Alright, we probably should have reinforced our Starkiller base pilot, but I did hit the rock, yeah. If we zoom in, totally on it. The game actually flashes at you. So the ship and the rock would flash orange to let me know I hit it. A little pop-up appears in the chat to let me know that I hit it. So, yeah, that's what it means. Luckily, we're not taking shots. We wouldn't have a shot, so we're not missing out on anything totally. We didn't take a damage from it, so that's good. Mostly we just missed our action so that we can't barrel roll and kind of be more lined up with everybody. Also, we're going to hit it again next turn because our movement template's going to go through it. So that's not great. Whew, what a shot. Alright, well, I got 2 dice. Let's see what happens. Focus and an evade. I'm going to go ahead and spend my focus result to just take a single shield. Don't I have a whole upgrade on this guy? That might be my other list. Let me check. I guess not. Okay. Alright, we're going to spend it. So, we're spending the focus because we have a focus result to spend it on, right? We have this right here. I could save it for my attack, and chances are with 4 dice I'll probably end up with a focus. But I don't know that for sure, right? I could blank out, I could get all hits, could get a mix of those. Better to spend it when you know what you got, is my take on that. So, we're going to go ahead and spend. Take 1 shield. And he's down to health. It's not the biggest deal in the world. It's fine. Alright. But now it's my turn. I got 4 dice. Let's see what we can do here. I guess there's only 1 target, so on blackout. Or, not blackout, backdraft. Rolling 4. And there's 2 focus results we could have used on. It's fine. It's fine. We're set, I suppose. In reality, I would rather have myself live longer, but that would be a nice, strong attack. So, only going to do 1 shield when we could have done 3. That would have been beautiful. Hindsight's 20/20, though. You can't guarantee that. Alright. The focus results are actually only 25% on each die. Only 2 sides out of 8 have a focus. So, just better off spending it when you got it. Like I said, I'd rather live anyway. And I should have reinforced, and it basically did the same thing. Alright. So, looking at this board, I'm thinking what we want to do. Backdraft's coming in. He's got proton torpedoes. So he could target lock and try to take those shots. If I get into range 1, it's still a 4 dice shot. So that's not great. I think what we might do instead is stop right where we are. Or do like a 1 forward. If we can get everybody to bump around, that's not terrible. Blackouts, I believe his slowest straight move is a 2 forward? Doesn't have a 1, right? Yeah. So, if I jam myself up in here, I can do a 3, right? If I do a 3, I'm going to be essentially probably, I don't know, the template probably end about there-ish, and my my base ends about there-ish. So blackout might not hit me, but if I can get everybody else to collide with me, that's totally fine. So I think that's what we might do. It'll take off all their tokens if they're bumping each other. I don't have a 4, so yeah, we're going to do a 3 with the big shuttle. And then our SFs, our ties, are going to smash in there with a 4, I think. That should give us, I think, arc on everybody. Because if we smash forward, let me look here. If we smash forward, probably end about there-ish. And our arc should go kind of this way. So unless he turns hard away from us, we should have a shot. The main question would be this guy over here, number 3. If he does a 4, his arc's kind of going to be out here. So he might want to do like a 3 bank. In fact, I think I'll probably switch that. He could totally turn and go after an SF. If he does that, it's still not the end of the world either. Quick Draw is kind of going to be in range of our Upsilon and a bunch of other guys. Doesn't really have a great way out. So if I can capitalize on Quick Draw, that should be okay. That should be alright. I kind of like these new dials, so that way you guys can kind of see what I'm spinning up. Without having to remember everything I'm talking about. Alright, let me think about this. What do we got? So, he's gonna end there-ish. This is where my eyes are, right? If I can get my shuttle to be here, there's not a lot of places they're gonna be able to go. Alright, he said he's set. Let's do this thing. Alright, so we're going to smash in. We're going to reinforce our front. So we need to flip this token, right? There we go. He might turn away and shoot us out the rear. Meh, you know, like there's only so much we can try to plan for. Let me think if that's what I want to do, though. If I reinforce the front, it only helps me if he doesn't go too fast. And I don't think he will, because a 2 is probably going to end him right around here. Even if he bumps me, a 1 forward on this guy probably would be fine. So there's a chance that they just go for the range 1 shot. So I'm going to keep it on the front. If he turns on me, I mean he turns on me. There's not a lot I can do about it. So we're going to keep it on the front. Right. Let's go with number 1 first, see what happens here. Going over the rock. Rolling a die. There's a shield. We don't get an action. That's kind of a bummer. Number 2. Okay, let's look at our arc before we make any rash decisions, because we could barrel roll over, but if he bumps, I don't think he's going to be coming in this way. He could. He could. I don't think he will. Either way, I think our arc is kind of good for whatever he does. This one kind of extends out here, so he should be alright if he turns to his right. If he turns to his left, we got a lot of room, and if he bumps, of course. So I think it's between a target lock and a focus. I want that quick draw. I think we lock. If we don't use it this turn, we use it next turn. It's fine. Let's do that. Locking. Oh, we can't get quick draw. He's a little too far out. A little bit too far out. About half a base. So I guess we lock backdraft. Number 2. We should be able to hit him as well. Number 3, doing a bank 3. And this one we're just going to focus. I don't know. We should be in range of backdraft, but I don't know for sure. So we're just going to focus. Let him move to us. Set. I think that's a good way to go. Better to be safe. Better to be safe. Ooh, look at you. Jumping right in my line of fire with number 2, who had to target lock you. That's fine. So it's... We thought that might be a possibility, him turning around on us. Moving arc to the back. There's my wife. Hold on a second, I'm going to mute. Hitting the nail on the head there, Toph. Ooh, alright. It's a good thing he barrel rolled, so he doesn't have a focus. So it's only going to be 2, unless I can evade 1. Oh, and I do get, it's in the front, right? Yeah. So rolling 1 die. We missed it, but we get to add an evade from our reinforced token, because he's shooting us in the front, and we reinforced the front. 1 shield. Not bad. Could have been much worse. Of course, Backdraft's still going to shoot us out his rear, and he's target lock and focus, so that might not end well. He ended up ducking out with quick draw, so if he had stayed here, I would have been able to shoot him with both guys this way. My shuttle doesn't have a shot. He's focusing the shuttle, which is nice. Allows my ties to kind of do some damage. This thing takes a while to kill, actually. Ooh, but he's got a focus and a target lock, so he probably spend them both. Oh, FCS, so he's re-rolling the 1 blank into a hit, spending the focus, I assume. There it is. Alright, so we'll roll our 1 die, and we're going to take a world of hurt. There it is, all our shields gone. 2, 3, 4. So we're at 0 shields, 6 hull left. But he spent all his tokens, so if I can pour it on to Backdraft, that might be a good way to go. But I don't think number 1's going to have a shot on Backdraft, so he's probably going to have to shoot black out. I don't really want to shoot quick draw, because he's going to just shoot at the shuttle if I do hit him. And I'm not going to be hitting him very hard if I do, unless I just get lucky on dice. We're going to be range 3 through a rock, so no good. Yeah, range 3 through a rock. Can't shoot Backdraft, which I would love to, but I can't. So we're just going to range 1, fire onto blackout. And that'll be 4 dice against 3, but he doesn't have any mods. I don't have any mods, but my dice are better on blackout. Rolling 4 dice. Boom! Oh! No! A single mod, and we would have focused. If we didn't have to go over that rock. Stupid rock. Well, that would have been amazing. But it's not to be. Alright. So, let's see. I don't think it's going to matter who fires first here. He's focused, he's target locked. Let's go with this guy first, see what he can do. So this is interesting. Maybe I should have gone with this guy first, because I had a feeling I could shoot quick draw, but I wasn't sure. Right? I should have triggered this guy first. If I had, I would have seen, okay, well, I have a shot with him, and a shot with him. 3 guys going after quick draw would be good. Even though they're kind of far on ranges and everything, chances are I could do some shields. So we're going to go after Backdraft here, nonetheless. Backdraft. And we're going to pump some hits, hopefully. Rolling 3. And there's no focus results. And he evades it. So, number 2, also going to go after Backdraft. Mostly because he's already damaged, and I don't want to just nick quick draw. When you hit quick draw, you want to hit him hard. And we have a target lock. We will spend it because I don't know if we're going to chase after him. It's probably not the best idea. Sets. And another evade. Alright, so one shield after all that. Didn't do a whole lot. We took a beating. He lost 4 shields. Or 5 rather? Shoot. It's not good. Not good at all. Traded a lot of health for a lot of not health. Take our tokens off and we will start again. Okay. OS1 still in a bit of a pickle, right? He's going to have a hard time trying to get around on quick draw. He can do it, just he's going to land on this debris. Not the worst thing in the world. What I can do is like a 2 bank to make sure I clear the debris. Should still have a shot. These guys can 1 forward. He can stop. Actually, he might 1 bank to be safe. 1 forward here. Focus with everybody. Just make sure that we're sitting okay. Backdraft's kind of got to run away. He can try to be turning on us, I suppose. We'll be gone. Yeah, he could 1 turn. Try to come at somebody. Do we want to allow that? The other question, can we do anything to stop it? I don't think so. What we may be able to do is 1 forward here, bump, get pushed back to this spot, worry about the next turn, where we could probably get around here. Or even coordinate maybe a barrel roll. It's not bad. If he cuts up with backdraft, which is probably more likely than trying to go straight or even bumping, something like that. Chances are he'll cut up here. He could try to barrel roll away. But he's got to do what? At least a 2 or a 3? 2 probably put him over there. 3 probably put him over here. Probably can't do a 3 and barrel roll away. You could probably do a 2 and barrel roll out of arc. Backdraft's running. He's wounded, but you know, I mean, he's not going to be terrible to deal with. So if I remember, backdraft kind of got brought down a bit in his power level, right? His backdraft power is now roll an additional die in the rear arc. Okay. Starkiller base. If I do a 2, probably hit that rock, won't I? If I do a 1, probably run into him. If I just try to go forward or something, that might be the best way to go. Cut and run a bit. A 2 left actually may be safe. It's possible. It's not. It's a little scary though. Kind of thinking about just going through, threading through those rocks. Question is a straight line going to be good enough? I don't think so. I think I nick the edge if I go straight. But it's hard to say. There's a chance I clear. but it's scarce. But I do want to get some distance. Can't turn on them. I could try to turn on blackout, I just don't know if it's going to happen. What sets me up for some better moves? Probably going through the rocks. That being said, there's a big chance that a 3-bank puts me on that rock also. But I'd rather bug out and have some distance between me and him, even if I took a hit from the rock. Okay, my SFs. I'm probably just going to do a 2-bank from number 3, probably a 2 forward from number 2. Upsilon will be gone, so we will do a 2-bank from number 1, just to get through the debris. Oops. If he gets out of arc, he gets out of arc. I don't think there's much I can do about it. The other thing I could try is flying past him, turning my arc around. I don't know if that's good though. Set, and here we go. Alright. Probably gonna hit this rock. We hit the rock. It's fine. And there's a crit, of course, there's a crit. Fuel leak, so we need to spend an action on that guy later. Unless we take a crit, that'll stink. Take our hull down, and then we will start all these guys going. One there. Okay, but we are stressed. Number 2. Right there. We'll focus. Do we want to try anything fancy? In case, what? If he hard turns and barrel rolls away, we might want to barrel roll also, actually, because then we can block him. Block him up. Let's barrel roll. Try to barrel roll center, right centered, and that works. Okay, good. And then we'll go here and we will focus. Sets. Backdraft. Moving forward 1. A little scary, but I'd rather be taking the damage on the SFs at the moment. I'll try to pull some fire off of our shuttle, if we can. You might be thinking of a barrel roll to try to get a little farther away. The only thing is he's only taken, well, he could take up to 2 shots, I suppose. No, target locking, actually. Alright, going for the big hit. Backdraft, or quick draw might be going that direction too then. Not that there's much I can do about it. Ooh. Left turn 1. So he's not clearing his stress. That's good for us, because his arc looks like it's going to shoot out this way, and we should be cleared. And no torpedoes coming in. So, woo! Forward 1 with quick draw. It's actually kind of surprising he didn't think I might stop. He could try to barrel roll this way. I don't think that helps him. Target lock and just going for the big hit. Makes sense. Good night there, sir. You have a good time in La La Land. Be heading that way soon. Just after I finish some more whiskey. What do we got? What do we got? Make sure you put in your bid. Change your post, man. 4v2 on number 2. Ooh. Fire control, no focus though. Okay, rolling 2 dice. Boom! Look at that. My dice are silly. Just silly. 1, 2. 2 shields. Senior backdraft. We're gonna go with number 2 first. I'm pretty sure I can hit him, but I just want to verify. Just want to verify. Okay. Spend the target lock, probably, or at least FCS. You might as well do the FCS and just see if you want to spend it on the other one later. Breaking the lock. I think he means he's re-rolling both of them. Whew. Alright, that could have been a lot worse. I will see what happens. Hey. Dodged 1. We're out of shields on number 2. And now Fanatical is going to kick in for number 2. That's good. So that's going to allow us to change a focus to a hit result. That's pretty good for us, because otherwise he wouldn't have any modification. So let's go with number 2 first. And we can get quick draw. And he might be range 1 of everybody, so we're going to go after him. On quick draw. He'll shoot back at us, but I mean, what you gonna do, you know? Rolling 4 dice. I had to make sure. I only nicked the corner, you know. It was pretty close. Rolling 4. And Fanatical. Switches that to hit. Set. He's rolling 2. Should be taking a shield. Not a way around it. And he's taken 3 shields. I will accept. That means he's only going to get this 1 attack, because I should be able to get the rest of his shields off this time around. Firing back at number 2. That's gonna suck. FCS. Alright. I have to dodge something to live. Rolling 2. Dodge something. I'll take 2 whole and live to take another shot. Okay. Let's see, who's next? Let's go with OS1. On quick draw. Rolling 4. Boom! I'll take it. Set. Oh, you would. That's as many evades as I've rolled this whole game, I think. Alright. So the last shield is gone. He's got no more revenge shots. So, I'll take it. And on quick draw. Have him kill box. Gotta try for it. Rolling 4. And still can't spend that focus. Set. And this could be the end. Let's hope. He dodges 1, but taking 3. That's all the hole. I will take that trade. Quick draw down. Ooh. Quick draw down. See the crit, even though it doesn't matter. Lose stabilizer. Oh no. You can't. If you take a non-straight, you suffer damage. It's terrible. Okay. Quick draw down. Number 2 is going to be bugging out. Should go without saying. Backdraft won't really have a way to get around on him. So he should be safe. What we'll probably end up doing is doing a 3-turn, turning our evading and turning our arc to the rear. We're going to chase everybody onto backdraft, I think. That being said, I could turn around and try to get Blackout here. Blackout's going to do a 2 and then probably like a target lock boost. If he does a 2 and a boost, he'd have to shoot at number 1. He's still got 2 shields. Star Killer base. He's gonna actually. He's gonna hard turn to the right. If he hard turn to the right, let's just see what we're looking at here. If I go this way, right, I'm facing up here. I won't have a shot. If I hard turn this way, I'm not gonna have a shot. Nobody's gonna be here, right? But that makes us 1 turn away from coming back. But if we can have Blackout chase us, we can then come around this way on the next turn. Maybe left wouldn't be so bad. Let's see here. OS1 can't turn on Blackout. He's got to clear his stress. The only ways to do that and turn a little bit, it's going to be a 2 bank. So I either chase down Backdraft or what? Which I can do, right? 2 bank should get me here. Backdraft might go this way, but he can't barrel roll out that way. He can barrel roll this way. Otherwise, so if I come around here, barrel roll, Blackout can't take a proton shot. Well, don't look at my screen. Alright, let's see. Number 2 definitely has to get away. But if we sloop, it's going to be a rough way for him to get a shot. He'd have to bank ever so slightly. So we sloop. Right, we're going to have a shot on potentially somebody. He's going to 2K, or 2 turn, and then boost, 2 turn, right, boost. Probably won't have a shot on him. But if I could shoot a backdraft, that might be okay. save blackout for another time, I guess. And then number 3, we're going to want to probably 2-turn, and then he can two-turn. I probably won't be able to barrel roll, actually, to be quite frank. But I should have a shot. So let's do that. Set. Alright. We're going to go with the shuttle first, because we have to. So, that's one thing. Number 2, alright. Do I think we can coordinate what goes out to here? I don't know. I think we're better off taking a target lock onto blackout. Lock. If anything, it should hopefully scare him. We could have coordinated him, but he's stressed too. I didn't think about that. So it's a good thing. Definitely a good thing we didn't do that. Okay. We still have our fuel leak, but nobody's really going to be shooting on us. He can't K-turn on us because he's stressed. No prime thrusters here. Who's next? Let's go with number 2. Get him out of the way. I forget what a sloop is, so we're just going to click it. 3 left, right? Stress. If he wants to shoot at us, he's gonna means he did a bank to shoot behind. So otherwise, we should be safe. Blackout could try to finish the job, and if he wants to spend a torpedo to do that, I am happy to oblige. Let's go with number 3 next. Yeah, can't do. Well, I could do a barrel roll. Let me look here. Oh, I did not. Fancy. Let's see. If he 2-turns, yeah, we probably won't get him. We probably won't get him. So, what's the likelihood that he came around this way? He won't have a shot on anybody. And if I barrel roll, I'm going to be in a bit of a sticky situation. Next turn, as far as my move, I'm going to have to go through that. It's not the end of the world, though. Let's go and barrel roll, I think. It's a tough call, actually. If he 2-turns, he's going to be about here-ish, which will be an arc. He could try to barrel roll, but he won't be able to barrel roll that way, and if he barrel rolls this way, it's going to keep him in. We might focus. That's probably good to do. And then we'll move number 1. Oh, I could have done my fancy new thing that I just learned, but, you know. kiddo yakking. He did bank. Okay. Well, you better hope you kill him, which is likely. I'm gonna shoot 3 dice. Probably range 3. It's hard to say though. Could be 2. But he's gonna take a pounding if he stays too long. Could barrel roll. He'll still be in arcs. Be a little farther away from that guy. Evade. Okay. It's probably smart. It's probably a good way to go. You could probably natural 1 damage through. Probably. There's a 2 left bank. I thought he was going to hard turn. It's probably for the best though. Because he can still boost. Do what he needs to do. Target lock boost maybe. Focus and boost left. So he will stay stressed from that. I don't know why he bothered moving it, because it's coming right back. Let's see. Our next turn here is going to be... We're going over a debris, so we're not going to be taking an action. Although we could come around wide, try to bring him over around to us. But I want to be shooting. So I think a 3 turn is probably better. It's going to be red, so we'll be double stressed. We got that fuel leak, but if we can draw some more aggro onto the shuttle, it's probably also good. Alright, so range 2 onto number 3, who is still full. Yeah, we're doing a good job making him split fire. It's kind of nice. Okay, spending the focus. Interesting. I guess he doesn't need to worry about defense. So, yeah, less interesting, I suppose. Rolling 2 dice. And cannot get an evade to save me. Alright. Do I take the 2 shields? I think I do. Splitting the fire, yes, but if this is a range 1 shot, and it very well could be, I'd rather have it. Yes, I know we talked about having the result here, but again, 4 dice and the possibility of killing Backdraft is pretty good for us. Also, once we're out of shields, Fanatical triggers, and it's not terrible. One, 2. Alright, so we are going to take Backdraft shot. It is range 2? I don't think so. The nubs don't count for that, so we'll see what Vassal calls it. But it looks like it's out of range 2 to me. Alright, calling it range 3. See if I can live, and probably not. Rolling 3. No! So close. Ugh. Such our green dice. Number 2 down. Two, 3. All right. I don't have to worry about that little stress token anymore. Backdraft might survive yet. Alright, we're going to take our range 2 shot first. Have more chance of a crit going through with more dice. Alright, here we go. Come on, baby. No. I spin a focus once on a single evade. Set. That's all. That's all I've been able to do. Alright, still have shields on both these guys. Fanatical not triggering. Gonna use that evade, I would assume, but shields will be gone. Alright. And let's see what we can do with a range 1. Rolling 4 dice. Hiya! Not much, but we'll spend the focus. At least we were able to use it. And we got one through, so I mean, it's alright. Not what we were hoping for. If we had one more shot on the guy, maybe, but not quite. Okay. So, we need to kind of stall and get Starkiller Base Pilot back in here. What would Blackout would like to do is, let's see, he's going to want a 2-turn and boost away probably. He's not going to have a great way to get a shot on anybody. We want to kind of keep chasing backdraft here, but that being said, he's going to have to kind of turn away. Now if he banks, he could still have a shot on us if we do like a sloop. But it'll put us in good positioning, and it'll kind of sandwich Blackout there. That being said, with Starkiller Base Pilots, I was thinking about doing a 3, which I think is going to put us so far forward that when he boosts, he'll get out of arc, and we want to be shooting. So if he's going to 2-turn to the left, should be my guess. If he 2-turns to the right and tries to boost, he's just kind of going to be a sitting duck a bit. So I'm going to think that he's going to go to the left and then try to boost right and come around behind everybody. Or he might just bug out. If he does either of those things, a 2 might get him. I think we stay with 3 left. It's not the greatest thing in the world to do, but I'll try it. I'm going to 3 sloop both of our SFs, and if one happens to lose shields, or both maybe, who knows, they lose shields and now fanatical triggers, so we're kind of going to be here-ish. If he banks, he'll have a shot and we probably won't. But we'll maybe have a shot on backdraft, depending on what he chooses to do with his moves. So he could 2-turn, boost, barrel roll out, and then we're just taking free damage. I don't like a lot of our options. If he 2-turns, he's going to have plenty of room to barrel roll. I could just straight turn at him and take the chance with the debris. If I 1 bank and then he turns, he's going to get away. I'll probably bump, so I won't get any actions, so I can't spin my arc. Alright, Not a fan of what I've got here, but we're going to be set. Alright, let's move our Upsilon. He said it was, what, Control S? And perform move. Control S, okay. Let's try it out. Ba-bam! Rolling 1. Not taking anything. And a stress. And it was red, so we're taking another stress. Doesn't really matter what order we do, so let's do 1 first. Take a stress. And this one. 1 stress. If he does a too hard turn, we should be good to get him. Set. Just trying to get a pincer on. So far, I'm liking the list. I mean, we're definitely not dominating this match or anything, but this was on this guy, I believe. Cool. He might just go for like a short move and just shoot his torpedo. Oh, nice little one straight. It's kind of interesting. Thought he'd at least want to bank. I guess he could wait, but he's just waiting and shooting as much as he can before he has to do that turn. Ooh. Barrel roll for the range 1. Depending on where Blackout ends up, I don't mind that. Because Blackout's going to be shooting 1, he's going to be shooting 3 probably. I mean, range 1 is pretty good, especially with backdraft shoot. Ooh, there's a shield. Hey. Staying stressed, and he'll hit it again next round. And actually, we could even try to get in his way to keep him on it. Now, that being said, his target lock is on number 1, so if he wants to shoot his thing, it's not going to be obstructed. He'll have to shoot at number 2 to get that obstruction bonus. And if he does, we're boned. In the position we're at, I would have rather have done the banks, definitely, but he's being pretty aggressive with backdraft, and I just didn't really quite see it coming. Here's the torpedo. So, ooh, he's got to spend that lock. Hey, could be way worse. We can actually dodge that. Whoa. Hang on. How do we turn blanks and focuses and stuff? Okay. I think he had everything highlighted, and then he just hit turn to crit. Scared me. Alright, rolling 2. Ba-bam. And we're taking it all, so 2 shields. Fanatical's gonna trigger. So when we shoot back, it might actually do something. Alright, backdraft. Is the range 1 tempting enough? It's gonna be 4 dice. or you could shoot at number 1. I kind of want him to split fire. It might hurt, but if I can get Fanatical to go through on both, could help us out. On number 1. Okay. Not splitting the fire is the smart move to make. And he's set with 1 crit. Come on, baby. Roll something for the love of Pete. 1 fewer defense dice. Great, and that's unrepairable. Alright. Firing back. We're going to go with number 3 first. Number 2. Unobstructed because it's even, right? So you can kind of choose on the line where you're going to shoot, if that makes sense. On blackout, rolling 3. And 1. Set. That would have been a good shot for Mr. Fanatical. You could at least change one of them. But they both would have been evaded, so I guess we'll be fine with it. And on blackout. 3. And yeah, I guess it's all the same, right? Set. Man. Some crappy dice. Crappy dice. And that one actually goes through. Isn't that funny? Oh man. Alright. What do we want to do here? If we bank, he's going to be bumping and doing all that. But I think we want a 2 hard turn. Blackout, stress, so he can't do any turnaround moves. So we can just stop him up. It's not the end of the world. Blackout or Backdraft has kind of put himself in a bit of a pinch at this point, trying to be aggressive. So now he's got to kind of turn. If he could bank and barrel roll, it's not the best for him, but he could do it to give himself a little more room, so he can still try to be shooting. But if oh, I forgot. I got this guy from downtown. We do have a target lock as well. Range 3. Yacha! Ooh, that's not bad. We're gonna spend our lock. It's only 1 dice, but the chance of doing damage without him having any tokens, pretty good. Set. Especially if we could have gotten that 4th hit. Ooh! Yuck. Oh man, look at that. Oh. If that was a double damage, the game's over. Like, even as it stands, that's pretty damaging. So now he's got this. He can't do anything except focus. So his torpedoes and stuff, not the biggest deal in the world. That's pretty good for us. Oh. Alright. So now Blackout's really got to figure out what he wants to do. That's rough. That is rough. He's going to be stressed, so he can't really get away. This is probably a good opportunity to try to get him. So, Starkiller base, I'm going to just do a little 1 forward. Keep a nice wide arc. I might even do a bank. A 2 bank would keep him He'll hit the debris again, which is probably going to be fine. He'll be stressed, whatever. Two bank. It's going to put his, front part kind of up here-ish. If he tries to go this way, we'll get him. It's that, or I try to corner backdraft, which is also a good plan. If I do a 2 straight, got a wide arc, but he'll probably get away. I can try to bump with OS1. Because even if I go at like a 2 forward to be blue, try to start clearing some of this stress. If I was him, I'm probably going to do a 3 turn just to try to get out of there a little bit better. He could turn this way, but then both his guys are in the same area. I might not be able to catch blackout, but I know where backdraft's going to be, right? But even then, if I go 2 forward and then my base, I might not have a shot on blackout. If I go a little bit farther, I may. I think I go 1 forward with SBP. If I happen to get a shot on backdraft, that's fine. Otherwise, I can continue to pursue backdraft, or even just come around this rock area. I don't like that though. I'd rather try to be taking a shot. It's gonna be naked dice on naked dice. 2 bank after him. The other part about 2 banking after him is that it's gonna be a little bit harder to chase backdraft, but I can 2 hard turn at him if I want. But hopefully he'll be dead. Hopefully he'll be dead. If I 1 forward, do I block him? There's a chance, isn't there? If I 1 bank these guys, I can barrel roll them and have shots at backdraft. Not great shots, but shots are shots. It's probably better than 2 hard turning, actually. 1 bank left. And then if I feel I need to, I can follow it up. Set. Alright, Star Killer base. Clear 1, take 1. Roll in it. Ah, of course. So, let's see, hang on. After you sever a crit, weapons failure, great. And then we suffer 1 to flip fuel leak. 1 out of 8 chances, guys. 1 out of 8. Not very high. And now our weapons are even worse. Fuel leak will flip. Ugh. Taking the crit. Triggered. Fuel leak for another. So down to 3. Take my little friends. Alright, this better be worth it. Blackout's got 1 hole left. We'll do, it doesn't really matter, but we'll do number 3 first, just to get him out of the way. Control S. That is kind of a cool function. Let's see. I probably cannot barrel roll, even if I go backwards, because the front edge is going to line up with this, essentially, and I will bump. So we just hope that he did a 2 left turn, which he probably didn't do, and we're going to take a target lock. Number 3. We're going to target lock backdraft. Man, it's really close. I might fit. It's really close. Like, the template's going to end there, and then when I back up... I don't think so, though. What I could do is actually barrel roll this way, trying to block blackout, but I don't think it's going to do anything. So we'll leave it. I'm going to lock him. Lock. Take that away. And OS1, we're actually going to barrel roll centered. If he does a bank and tries to barrel roll, he probably fits into arc, but go left backwards. Yes. Left centered. Let me see what that looks like. No, I can't do that anyway. So left backwards is all it'll be. And we don't need to switch our arc, so we are set. Make sure backdraft, doing a right turn. There it is. Can't get away now. He could try to barrel roll and get out of number 2's arc, I suppose, but he's in a bad spot. It is on. Oh, he went for the barrel roll and looks like he got out. Looks like he got out. He's not going to have a shot, but he got out of 1 arc, probably. This probably goes in front of him. It's hard to say, but I think so. Blackout going over there. He might be dead. And then OS1 hopefully can kill off backdraft. He's got fanatical. There it is. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And it's a direct hit. Oh. I mean, I'll say that our dice probably evened out. That about does it, but let's shoot. I don't think you have a shot, but go ahead and measure. Oh, he does. Starkiller base pilot. Well, I hope we can shoot back at him, especially if we need to. He's still alive. All you? Okay. You didn't have Starkiller? I thought you had Starkiller. Alright, we're gonna go with... no ships. Range 1. Alright, we're throwing 4 dice. We're triggering Fanatical. Fanatical. Set, and he only has 2 dice, so that's it. Oh. So good. It's not bad for 2 double evade. Still dead, but you know. Alright, well, that was pretty good. Lord Cronal, thank you for the match. Appreciate it, that was fun. It was cool trying to grab those slippery guys with not the best kind of fighters, you know, but Blackout kind of went where we thought it was going to go for the most part. And then the moves that we didn't expect were actually better for us, which is why I wasn't expecting it to happen. You too. Our list seemed to function pretty well. Flying my ties as a group, it kind of worked, kind of didn't. I had them spaced pretty far apart, trying to make sure I don't bump. That's just because I'm inexperienced at flying ships in a good formation. But I liked what I had. I don't really have a lot of mods, but just being able to have like Fanatical and stuff. Did Base Pilot have him? Yeah, it did. And he had me. I just think he's like, alright, range 3, threw a rock. No mods, probably not going to kill him. I'll just finish it off. But I mean, get the points when you can, especially if you're going to any tournaments, get the points. But yeah, pick up game like this, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't think I want to bump those guys down to the lower guys. I like having Fanatical. For 2 points, being able to kind of save my focus for whatever I need it for the most is good. Knowing that I can change one result at least, which is likely all I'm going to have to change on my attack. It's pretty good. Starkiller Base Pilot never got around to coordinating or jamming or anything. The Reinforce came to play once. That was it. It could have come into play again when they kind of turned up around over in this area and he was going this way, right? Like I could have put it to my rear. But even then it was only backdraft shooting for the most part, and then quick draw shot in the front. So I think I did the right moves, bringing everybody together at the beginning, going down this little funnel that he brought himself into. I think I gauged that correctly. The only real hiccup was this rock down here. This one. That guy. I probably would have been in a lot better situation had that not happened. But it all worked out in the end, so I think I'm going to keep going with this one. My other list that I'm thinking about for hyperspace matches is 2 silencers, generic silencers, and a Starkiller Base Pilot with Kylo Ren. They're a little more slippery. This list allows me to get one extra shot. And it is more health. Because these guys have 6 apiece, and the silencers have 6 apiece. The silencers just have the extra green dice. But as you can see, my green dice are not very good. But, you know, they did what they needed to. I only lost one guy. Not bad. Alright. Thanks for joining us on this SciFlight. It's been a while. I do need to be practicing, so there's hopefully going to be some more of these cranking out in the near future. I'm going to kind of put my retro playthroughs on hold for a little bit, practice up before Vassal League starts up. That's what I'm trying to get ready for. So, yeah, that's it. Having fun with 2.0, man. It's been good. Hopefully everybody else is as well. These new points, I think they went in the right direction with almost everything. The only one I really disliked was something I'm biased over for my Phantoms, losing their crew slot. So that's all that is. Alright guys, I'm rambling now and I'm tired and what? A little more whiskey before I go to bed. So, alright guys, we'll hopefully catch you next time. SciFighter out.